Hugs, please. Hi neighbors, welcome to stream. Hope you're all having a lovely Wednesday. I hope your week's been treating you well so far if I didn't get a chance to see you on Monday. Hello! Sonic OC, yes, I'm doing this for the wonderful Mia. So I translated her design from a lovely anime girl into a Sonic OC, and Mia commissioned me again to do an illustration with her Sonic OC and mine. Yay! Basically, I kind of based my OC on Cream the Rabbit since she's one of my favorites. And I felt like Cream the Rabbit's design just worked so well. I just sort of edited a little bit of it for me. Actual Cream family vibes. Yeah, exactly. Cream on top. Yes. Yes. Because my three favorite Sonic characters are, I think in order, it goes like Shadow the Hedgehog, Cream the Rabbit, Blaze the Cat. They're my three favorites. Hands down. Hands down. The three OGs. And I love that I've went for like Shadow and Blaze as like the stoic, edgy sort of male and female characters, and then just Cream. The Chow with the bunny ears, yeah, that's cheesecake. I think I'll see if I can open this. Hold on. Open. Where's the peak drawer? Alright, projects. Streamer stuff. Stream art. Thank you for the hydrate, Tiffany. Welcome in. I'll hydrate in just a second. Just trying to find an art piece I did. Where is it? Sonic OC, Sonic OC. Here she is. This was my Sonic OC. I did this a little bit ago when the Shadow the Hedgehog movie came out, and I went through a random Sonic obsession again. Sonic's never left me. Never has. It comes back in spurts, honestly. And I made this a while ago, and I thought that I always loved the fact that Cream had a little Chow friend, so I made my own Chow. I designed my own Chow, and I called her Cheesecake. I think she looks really cute. Remy! Hello, my love.
Liamieri says, you're my golden snickerdoodle, timeless and sweet.
Oh, thank
Cookie
you.
Sparkles.
Cookie Sparkles. Hi, Remy. It's good to see you, my love. But yeah, I had so much fun with doing this. I've found that I genuinely enjoy doing Sonic art, and I know I've mentioned this every time, but if you ever commission me as a secret feature, if you ask for any of my artwork, I can do it as a Sonic form. Any artwork whatsoever, you can request that it be done as a Sonic form. You just have to ask. You just have to say in your request. But it's only people that attend my streams that know this fact. Only stream frequenters know I'm a Sonic fan. Hello, Remy. But okay. Oh, I also meant to show you guys as well. We finished Remy's design. Would you mind if I showed everyone, Remy? So we finished Remy's design yesterday, I think. Yeah, I finished the design yesterday. I'm working on one of the rejected designs as an adoptable. Of course, yes, but this is the final sheet. Look how cute she looks! She breaking her way into your heart. She's so adorable. I love how it's turned out. It's very, very simple, very lovely. I think I'll get rid of the bunny things. There we go. Yes, and no nasty signatures in the way. Yay! Looks so cute. I'm so, so proud of it. Yeah, right. It's so cute. How's everyone doing? I'm doing good, Caddox. Thank you for asking. Just been getting through the day, honestly. The apple bag. Oh, that was an absolute necessity. I had to include the bag. I've also given her these lovely little apple earrings, some flowers in the hair, a little apple embroidery stitch here, and I've got some dandelions or like apple blossoms and pink buds here as well. It's very nice. And on her shoes, she's got apples. We love apples here. We do. And we've got her little mascot quill here as well. The apple cardigan stitching. Yeah.
Apple.
Apple. Apple. Yeah, I love it very much. I think considering we did, because we started with a more sort of complex character design, then we backpedaled and went back to something more simple, I think this is certainly more Remy. This feels more Remy for me. And that's what we were aiming for. We were aiming for it to feel more like her. But how are you doing, Carrots? I know you asked me, but I didn't ask you. I'm so rude. How are you doing? Mwah! Thank you for the kiss. Thank you for the kiss. All we need to do is just package this up and send it along to you over VGen, and then we call it done. And yeah, I got your message earlier about whatever art you get made or whatever art you do of her, you will send to me. I must see. I love seeing all my design babies. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Caddox. Just another day, huh? Mood's been really down since Monday. I see. Is there anything going on in your life that's making that happen, or is it just kind of the vibe right now? Sometimes we have these like random dips in our mood, but there isn't really any... A lot of the time there's no real reason as to why it happens, it just does. Like you just feel a dip for some reason, and it just happens. I hope you've been taking care of yourself though. And even though you've been going through a dip, don't neglect yourself, okay? You're welcome to feel whatever it is you need to feel. In fact, it's good that you feel. It's good that you feel that your mood is down. It's good that you recognize that it is. And I hope that you plan on it getting better. I hope that you plan to like help yourself and get things better, but you don't have to do it right now. I've done a lot of while I was away from streaming, I've done sort of a lot of reflecting on myself, and I noticed that I have a really, really bad tendency when someone says they're feeling a little bit sad or they're feeling a little bit down. I have a bad tendency to sort of be like, oh, just try and be more positive, and give you like loads of solutions. Sometimes people don't really want solutions. Sometimes people feel that they just want to vent, they just want to be listened to. Like, granted, it's not always the best time to do it on stream, and I'll typically try and move on. It's not that I don't care. It's never that I don't care. It's just I'm not very good at helping with this sort of thing. I don't really know how to respond in not only a constructive but also in a comforting way without spending half an hour on it. You know what I mean? DMs are always there as well. If anyone needs to talk to me about anything, you can always just reach out to me through DMs. Twiggy! Hello, Twiggy! Hello! Twiggy, do you want to see cute girl art? Cute girl art. Yeah! And hi, Kaitra. Good to see you as well. She showed me. She did! Yay! I'm so glad. Remy's making the rounds. I'm so glad to hear. I'm also in the process of designing another lady. Do you guys want to see a preview of her? I have her Pinterest board here. I'm working on her design, and I have her Pinterest board open. Do you guys want to see? You guys want to see the visual library so far? Don't worry, there's nothing weird on it. Unfortunately, Pinterest is absolutely just crawling with AI right now, but I've decided, you know what? It sucks that there's so much AI on Pinterest, but it just means I get to steal some of it. Like I get to steal some of those ideas. Okay, so here is the hopefully this shows it properly. Here is the library. There we go. So this is the stuff I'm going to be looking at for my dragon design. So I'm making a dark academia dragon. I'm going for sort of a black and white color palette. I've noticed at least some of them are actually labeled as AI now, which is a bare minimum. Yeah, exactly. I'm glad that there's at least steps to label them as AI, because my god, having to troll through a lot of this stuff and seeing that it's all just AI is very discouraging. But yeah, I'm in love with a lot of these designs. I'm going for sort of a dark academia style. I don't know yet if she's going to have a dress or if she's going to have like this where it's sort of like a pantsuit. I don't know if she's going to have... I really like this idea. Or this one down here where it's sort of a ruffled shirt at the top. And then as it goes down, it's like leggings. It looks really, really, really nice. And that's what I'm aiming for. I'm aiming for something like that. So there's a little preview for the next adopt. Okay, lab idea. We're not therapists, so we can only do so much, and it's better to be aware of what you can and cannot do than try and force yourself into a role. I think exactly. I really want you to do a bad job, so I can't buy her. All right, I'm gonna make you. I'm gonna make you the world's worst OC. Are you ready? I'll make you the world's worst OC. Give me 1 second.
Okay, jingle jingle, pay attention.
Never. I'm doing a bit. I'm doing a bit.
Okay, jingle jingle, pay attention.
No. It's like a Sonic OC, but he's got a sword. You see? Don't tell me you wouldn't buy that. Don't tell me you wouldn't buy that. Hi, Bun or Lavender. How are you? Hello, Rattlesnake. It's nice to meet you. Welcome into the stream. It's such a good day. Hope you're having a lovely day. Tearaway Velcro skirt with pants underneath. Oh, that's a good idea. Also, Ray, you are so right for that. You are so right for that. Markiplier does make me lose concentration because he's too pretty. It's not fair. Okay, so my aim here is I want to make the composition a little bit better. I want to make the composition a little bit better here. I don't like how the background looks in comparison to this. It looks a bit flat. So I do want to rework it a little bit. So that's my aim for today. I'm hoping to rework the composition of this piece. Lav, how's your own design coming along? I have not touched it. Do you want to see the progress? The progress is non-existent since the last time you guys saw it. That's Sonic running in the back? Yes, it is. This is how my redesign is going. It is unchanged since the last time we saw each other. Don't get mad. Hi, Lux. Welcome in. Oh, and hi to you too, Cynical. It's good to see you. Glasses, yes. I decided to go for glasses because I actually have glasses now. I use them when I work, just to help me with blue light and to help with my eye focus. Because it keeps feeling like a light goes off in the room. It's very annoying. I watched your streams for a whole week. Let's go! Let's go! I have glasses too, IRL. You should have told me I could have incorporated glasses into your design. Oh, you would have looked so cute! No! I'm going to find something. Hold on. Hold on. Please don't come up anything weird. Thank you. I'm looking up some composition ideas. But whenever you type Sonic the Hedgehog fan art into Google, it's like a Russian roulette, isn't it? Because if you do that, you've got like a 50% chance of something weird happening. I do need glasses, but I just refuse to wear them for autistic sensory stuff. Oh, I see. I'm sorry to hear that. You could maybe look into... Is it possible to get glasses that are more comfortable for people who are autistic and have sensory issues? Surely so, no? Hmm. Maybe this composition. Because I really like this one. I don't really want to change it too much. Okay, we're gonna have to do it differently then. Maybe I could stretch it out a little. Change canvas. 35. I don't know, it's mainly just anything that touches the bridge of my nose and the back of my ears. Just no. Oh no, I get that, I get that, I get that. For me, I have a lot of issues around the backs of my ears as well. It's the backs of my ears, my neck, my wrists, my ankles, and the backs of my knees. They're the areas that I cannot stand being touched by things. He's bad. I'm thinking of maybe just having, instead of this, I'm thinking of just doing like a flat one, like based on a flat plane. And maybe some like hedges or bushes. And then having the wheel up here. And the sun back here, so it's like a nice sunset. Same with the back of my neck. I got my hair cut short just to remove that feeling. Yeah, literally. That's why I prefer shorter hair, because I hate that. I hate the sensation of my hair touching my shoulders and around my neck. Ugh. I don't know about you, but in Portugal there's a thing of slapping someone's back of the neck as a joke. Why would you do that? Why would you do that? That sounds awful. Sunburn goes there. I kind of like this composition a little bit better. And some like distant hills. That's a white folk problem. It is indeed. I'm very much Scottish. I burn so easy. I burn so easy. I look like I've been under the grill for half an hour if you put me outside in like slightly sunny weather. So bad. I say all the time, I have milk complexion. Okay, should I do this? Since I moved to the UK, I've been losing my colour. You've been defrosting over here. Mio, hi. Thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate that. Welcome on in. We're reworking Mia Murali's Sonic illustration. It's me and Mia as our Sonic OCs, and we're enjoying a nice picnic in Green Hill Zone. I'm gonna quickly get the reference up for Mia. Reference, please, Mia. There we go. This reminds me, I really need to redesign my Sonic OC. It's been, I don't know, a year and I haven't touched her for a while. I completely get that. I do need to think about redesigning my own as well, because I feel like, I don't know, should your Sonic OC be based completely off of yourself? Or should you still take some like liberties? I guess it depends. I guess it depends what sort of OC you're going for. Do you feel like you've gone through a bit of a shift when it comes to like your identity as a Sonic character? Is that kind of what it is? Because I still want to be a rabbit, but I feel like I need to move away from my art persona, if that makes sense. Like from Lab Bun, I kind of want to maybe make something a bit more unique. Mm. I think you'd work well as an echidna, Carax. Always kind of seen you as like an echidna style. Mm-hmm. It's because they're red, isn't it? No, it's not because they're red. Not all echidnas are red. Julie Sue is pink. You can be whatever color you want. I do agree, Zumi. That does sound a lot like you. I think a fox would be a good one, especially if your OC is more like fox presenting, maybe? It's more I've changed my art style, and while I use bases for Sonic characters, I don't think I've fully gotten to the point where I can comfortably say she's fully designed. Yeah, I completely understand that. I find that when it comes to picking the right animal as well, I feel like that's really, really tough because for me, I find that a lot of the more appealing character designs in Sonic are around mammals because then you get like cute little ears, you get to have fur, stuff like that. A lot of the ones that are more bird or are more like reptile and stuff like that, a lot of those designs aren't as appealing. And I feel like if I'm thinking specifically of aesthetic, I tend to gravitate more towards mammalian Sonic characters. Allowing to show you something I got a little artwork from my trip. Please do! Send it to me through DMs. I want to see. Send it, send it, send it. Gimme, gimme, gimme. It's a bit longer. I actually checked a Dragon Sonic OC, so now I can see the potential. Oh, let's see. Oh yeah, there's certainly potential. I don't really like the ones that have like reptile snouts. Like one looking like a Charmander. Like I swear they end up looking like Charmeleons if you do them weird. Hmm. A couple really cool ones actually. Yeah, I can definitely see the potential here. And yeah, the Mega Dragonite got revealed yesterday. I think if I can draw it from memory. Hold on. This is what it looked like. Oh, it was like a wee wing. And these. This is what it looks like. This is basically what Mega Dragonite looks like. I feel like they certainly could have done a better job with this. I get they were trying to go back to like the Dragonair design, but there's so many better looking Fakemon designs for this. Like so many. I've seen quite a few after where they look so much better. Like hold on. There was this really, really nice one I saw that was on Instagram. Hold on, see if I can find it. Merp. Yeah, it doesn't look like they roar, it looks like they merp. Like, I think it's cute. I just don't think it suits being a mega. But this is one I like. It's, oh, it's really, really bad if I get it through this, okay. Hello, how are you? Hello. Like, this kind of looks way better to me. This one. Like, this is still within the same vision, but I just think it looks way better as a mega. Yeah, like, I feel like, yeah, they've got the same Dragonite vibe down, but they've elongated the neck a little bit. They've added pearls around the neck, the same as what Dragonair had. They've made sort of the sort of antennae at the top longer. They've elongated the horn. They've made the wings much bigger. I just think that's way better. All the Fakemon that I've seen look better than the release design. Yeah, exactly. There's this one that I'm a big fan of as well. Like, this is probably the one I would have gone for. Like, this one I think is the best Fakemon idea. But this one here is also really good. Oh, that's really big. Get you back down here. But this one also is really good. Same kind of idea. They've just made the wings bigger. It's got all of the things. It's got everything in it that the Mega design tried to do, but just does it better. There's no thought in the eyes, but with the first, it's just no thought, head empty. But that is no thought, just destroy. Exactly. Exactly. I just feel like this is a much more striking design for me. You don't necessarily have to keep the gradients on the hands and feet, but I just think this looks way better than what they ended up with. I'm not criticizing. It had to go through a team of designers, of course. So someone approved it. But I just feel they could have done way better than what ended up getting released. I think it was just too simple. Too simple, and they elongated or they add things that didn't really make sense. Like I don't really get the pearl looking like that on the tail. I don't get why they made the tail so thick. Like, why'd they make the tail so thick? Here. Why'd they do that? It reminds me of, you know, there's an artist in Japan, there's a French artist in Japan that's a manga artist, and his child draws, like, pictures of characters, and he translates them into character designs, and they look really professional and awesome. But this is, genuinely, I feel like this is one of those drawings where his kids tried to draw a dragon, and made some sort of sheep thing. I find it weird the dragon wings become so bright. I find it weird they didn't use the wings more. Why are they so small? Let him use his wings. Hey, large tail, because we need to remember that it's a Dragonair before Dragonite. Are there any megas that refer to their previous are there any megas that refer to their previous evolutions as like a main design area? I feel like they just went too far with this. There's a bit too much simplicity, but also in the wrong places. I get the heart, but the execution just isn't there. Oh yeah, like Ampharos with the mighty hair, yeah, because it's a sheep. It's got that wool, that electric generating wool. It's so good. And do you remember when... Mega Lucario dropped? This thing looks sick. This thing looks sick. And they didn't really have to change much. The silhouette's still the same. They just gave him a different tail, longer dreadlocks, and like completely went ham on like the hands, the feet, the actual like patterns on the fur. That's a bad boy. Many pets for bad boy. Absolutely. Or like Absol. Oh my god, have you guys seen Absol? Absol looks amazing. And they're not really, that's the thing, they're not really changing much with its design. They're just enhancing parts of the Pokemon that already exist. This looks awesome. They make it more edgy. I love it. I want to get back into Pokemon again. I'm deep in the trenches right now. I'm going to get Pokemon Legends Z. I want it severely, but I'm going in and I'm not touching that Dragonite. Absolutely not. You couldn't pay me. I'm gonna get the early release bonus. I'm gonna get a Ralts, and that's gonna be it. I'm not getting anything else. But yeah, I'm sorry. I really don't like the Dragonite design. I really don't like it. It's not enough. It's not enough for what it is. At least with Gyarados, right? At least with Gyarados, you've got the original design here, which is like really cool. Like Gyarados commands badassness. It commands attention. But then its Mega does the same thing as I was explaining before, and it changes and elongates and enhances parts of the design. as well. Like, they make the horn bigger and a different color. They bulk up the chest to make it look more fearsome and more like a predator. They give it fins. They make the whiskers a lot longer. And even though they make the tail smaller, it just feels like this thing would pack a bigger punch than this one. You know what I mean? Dumb. That's how you do megas. Kind of disappointed because I love Dragonite. It's my third fave Pokemon after Gengar and Eevee. Yeah, so a lot of people who like Dragonite probably feel a bit disappointed about it. Very sad. Very sadness. Oh well, at least we're getting a Pokemon Aardman spin-off. I didn't know anyone liked Sirfetch'd. Does anyone like Sirfetch'd? I mean, they like Pikachu. Or Pichu, sorry. But I didn't even know that Sirfetch'd had much of a following for them to make a whole show about one. Oh, and also, can I talk about my favorite Mega? I want to talk about my favorite Mega.
meee
Oh.
says, why did the cookie go to outer space?
Why?
They wanted to be the first one to visit Planet Yum.
Planet Yum. So cute. Hi, Fanta. Sirfetch'd is great. Big sword. Very true. Very true. Big leak sword. One of my favorite megas. I've got three favorite. Well, actually four, five, maybe. One of my favorite megas is Banette, but one of my favorites is this one. Now, trust me, I know it might look a little bit dumb. I know that Mega Garchomp might look a little bit dumb, but I love it. I love it very much. He's been mewing. It's Garchomp if he mewed. I love it. I felt very aggressive talking about Pokemon, so I'm sending cookie puns. Thank you. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to sound aggressive. I didn't mean to sound aggressive. I'll dial it back. I'll be good. I'll dial it back. Pardon. I'm just very passionate about Pokemon. It's a really important franchise for me. It's literally my favorite franchise of games. Can I get a Mega Marowak? Oh, Mega Marowak is cool. Mega Marowak would be such a cool idea. I don't know why we've not gotten one yet. From a fan game? No, I didn't. What's the game called? What about you, Lav? Do you have any megas you'd want to see in the game? Well, I don't really know the whole, what's the word? I don't really know the whole lineup, I guess, of what they'd be including. Let's see. Because I think there's a lot of good Pokemon that already have megas. Maybe a Flygon? Is there a Mega Flygon yet? Oh, there's not a Mega Flygon yet, and probably a Mega Flygon. I can totally see a lot more Pokemon that are Dragon types having Megas. Like, imagine a Hydreigon. Oh, imagine a Hydreigon. That'd be so cool. Or a Mega Dusknoir. Is there a Mega Dusknoir yet? Oh, Mega Dusknoir would be sick. Oh, I'm seeing fan designs and they look so cool. Oh, they look so cool. Yeah, this would definitely be a Pokemon I'd want. It comes out October 16th. I need to save after my trip for a Switch 2. Yeah, I'm not touching a Switch 2. Out of principle. I'm not gonna get a Switch 2, but I'm definitely getting the game. So there goes my principle out the window. This is so cool! Look at this. Look at this fan design. Look at this fan design of a Mega Dusknoir. So sick! That's so sick, I love it. He's still got his little poop booty. But I love the four arms. It looks so good. Ah! Oh yeah, I'm gonna have a very strong October. I'm gonna have Digimon and I'm gonna have Pokemon. You're not gonna be able to pull me away from that Switch. I didn't even know you could get. I'm getting both for PC. As you should. Let's see what other ones. I guess I'd like to see a Mega Empoleon. Or maybe... Oh, maybe a Mega Volcarona. That would be a good one. Or like some Megas of other starters, because we've got, we're definitely gonna get like a Mega Meganium. Like I have a feeling that the new game will give us Mega Meganium for Alligator. And Emboar. We're definitely gonna get them. Maybe a Mega... I'm going through some Mega ideas. Is there a Mega Gudra? Mega Gudra. Yeah, I think a Mega Gudra would be really cute. Mega Gen 6 starters? Yeah, maybe. I'd like to see a Mega, I'd certainly like to see a Mega Fennekin. That would look so cool. Oh my gosh! See me, the art's so cute! Are you kidding me? That's so adorable! Hi guys, welcome in. I know you're working right now. Take your time. That was a big ol' cutie. No you! No you! Anyway, I have to continue this. I have to continue this right behind. Jingle jingle. Look, love a carrot. I know. Love, did you see my DMs? Did I see your DMs? Yeah, I've been seeing all your cute little posts you've been sending me. Eee. I'm shocked you didn't mention Mega Raichu. I don't think Mega Raichu is really necessary. Maybe maybe a Mega Alolan Raichu. I don't know how well a Mega Raichu would work. I'd be worried that they'd do the same thing with Dragonite though. They'd make it look too much like Pikachu. Wait, isn't the Switch 2 the one with no physical card slot? You just get a code in the box. That's right, yeah, you're not allowed a physical cartridge anymore. It's just a key. Remember those posts apply to you? Yes, sir. Oh, hell nah. Yeah, that's why I'm not doing it. I prefer buying physical editions of games anyway. Whenever I get a new game, like when I got Pokemon Sword and Shield, when I got Pokemon Violet, when I got Legends in a Steelbook Collector's Edition with the little Arceus figurine that came with it. Because I genuinely couldn't do that. No, that isn't true. Cartridges with the key in the corner are the key base, but you still need them to play the game. That just means the game might be too big to fit on it. Oh, I see. Right. I think that was a huge point of contention when the console first was announced, that we wouldn't get like physical games anymore. Yeah, because the Switch can only perform so much. It can only contain so much data per cartridge because they're so small. So it makes sense. I mean, even when you get a disc now for like a console game, sometimes you probably have to download external data, and the disc sort of gives you access to that data. But yeah, misunderstandings from people that lead to fear mongering. Yeah, that's why you gotta avoid it. I'm still not really interested in the new console because it doesn't seem to do anything that different to what the Switch 1 does, other than just better graphical performance. Like, it's basically the Switch 1 but just more streamlined and a little bit better, but it doesn't do anything like hugely new. Because it's a scam, that's why you're not interested. Yeah. Ugh. I feel like I'm having one of those days. It feels really hard to draw today, all of a sudden. I just want to play Pokemon. If this is a Pokemon that has lip syncing and doesn't have voice acting, I'm going to be pissed. Yeah, because that's what happened with Scarlet and Violet, wasn't it? No voice acting. Silent everything. I just really, really, really hope we get better graphics. The game looks miles better than Scarlet and Violet, so I'm hoping they've at least learned from their graphical problems from those games. The way I thought about it is the Steam Deck costs about $400 for the base. It does 60 hertz and plays Steam games, most but not all. I have a PC, the Switch 2 plays all Switch games and the new games with 120 FPS. Oh, okay, alright. So it is much better for like bigger and more complex games. I get it. Thank you for the hydrate, Mimi. Got some water here. And a save, thank you. Like, I'm a firm believer in the whole the AAA scene's kind of dead now, or it's dying at least. It's becoming like, this is kind of my opinion. So don't follow my opinion without doing your sort of own research and sort of getting your own opinion. But I genuinely feel like AAA is sort of dying as a genre now. If anyone saw, there was this game studio that they were all sort of a mix of like ex Rockstar employees or stuff like that. They functioned in they were in Edinburgh, I think. a company called Build a Rocket Boy. Now they were doing apparently a competition game, like a competitor game to GTA, right? They were making like their own version of that, and a big game for them came out this year, and it when Barb sucks if I see Leslie on the street, I'll pick it. Ray, no way. Someone that I knew went to work at Build a Rocket Boy. I just hope that they're doing alright. I hope that they weren't the people that got laid off. It's an absolute like shit show of a company. And I swear to God, the CEO of Build a Rocket Boy is in denial. Like he's just like, it's all Rockstar's fault. They're trying to build a smear campaign against us. It is ridiculous. It is ridiculous. I will follow your opinion and blame you if it's wrong. Like, excuse me. But yeah, I'll speak more about it. I'll speak more about it afterwards. In the meantime, we've got an ad break coming up. For those of you that haven't been here before, we do an ad break every hour where I take a step away from my work. I go drink, I go eat, whatever it is that I need, and I will be back in 3 minutes. Thank you so much for sticking around. If you stick around for the ads, that helps not only me, but it helps the channel. And I'll see you guys in 3 minutes. See you soon. Bye. Hiya, welcome back. Hope you're all having a nice day so far. Hope you're having a nice time on stream so far today. And I hope you all took advantage of the break. Go got yourself a snack, go get yourself a drink. I refilled my water and I got a snack. I got some fresh oranges. And now my whole office smells of oranges. Anyway, what was I saying? There has been so many reports about what was going on at Build a Rocket Boy. I don't want to, like... Again, I don't want to push my own opinion or anything. Because I can't stand bad AAA practices. It is, the gaming industry, specifically the AAA industry, bleeds talent and bleeds people dry. And they only exist to make money. They don't exist for player enjoyment. They put out broken products. Like, I don't know what Build a Rocket Boy were thinking pushing this game out in the state that it was in. There's a... I don't know how many of you guys are interested in sort of like game reviews or anything, but there's this guy I've been following for years, the Angry Joe Show. He's kind of... He's not as popular as he once was, but he did a review on Mind's Eye recently. I'll send you guys a link. Let's see. Yeah, this is a little bit more casual. It's a little bit more casual, but this is Angry Joe's review on Mind's Eye, where he just screams about it for a few minutes. There's also the official, there's the official IGN review, and if everyone is like, if anyone understands IGN, they like never review games badly. they're very positive about a lot of the games that they review. They're typically a bit too positive, in my opinion, to the point where they almost endorse some games that are genuinely not that good. But IGN themselves gave it 4 stars, which is like trash to IGN. I remember hearing Leslie was blaming Rockstar for the failure. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Because Leslie's ex-Rockstar, he's like so bitter about them that he's like, well, no, Rockstar is the problem, not me. I asked my boyfriend if people were talking about him in the office and he didn't even know the game was out. No one there cares. Wow. Literally the definition of I don't think about you. That's so brutal. We don't think about you, Leslie. Imagine getting a bad IGN review, then your game must be dog shite, literally. It is, from what I can tell, a broken mess. And they've laid off so many people. I think they've laid off like 200 people from their company in the wake of Mind's Eye bombing like that. Like, oh my god. I feel so bad for the staff that worked on it. To be fair, Leslie and all the higher-ups at Barb were all the ex-Rockstar employees that got kicked because of shit practices. Like, it was destined to fail. Yeah, exactly. But then again, were they kicked out because of their own shit practice, or were they kicked out because Rockstar's shit practice? Because from what I can tell, Rockstar has improved a lot, and in terms of like its old practices, it has improved a lot more. It was mainly their own. Okay. Get fucked then. Get fucked then, Leslie. Take the L and move on. Take the L, sell the company, move on. Cash your employees into the job market and run away with your millions on your helipad. On you go. They perpetuated the bad practice, to be honest. Nowadays, it seems much nicer and the employees get free dinners and taxis home if they do decide to work later. Yeah, that sounds so much better. That's like better employee support than from what I can tell from before. I remember I follow a game journalist called Jim Sterling. I don't think he does a lot of journalism anymore, just because of a lot of hate that he was getting about his opinions on Breath of the Wild. That was a whole thing. um, but even he covered some really big Rockstar controversy that was happening, and I don't think it was the British branch of Rockstar. I think it was what was happening in some of the American branches. But it was really, really bad. But it seems that it's kind of calmed down. I love Jim. I love Jim so much. Jim Sterling's so good. He's a professional wrestler as well. Actual slay. I really feel like I can't draw today. Ugh. You got this. Thank you, Ray. If it gets bad, I might take a break from comm stuff. And I might just work on like personal stuff for a little bit just to get my groove back. Some days I do feel like I genuinely can't draw. Like some days it does feel like that. I can't really describe what that means for people that haven't experienced it before, but sometimes it genuinely does feel that way. We believe in you. Thank you. Thank you all. My head does feel bigger than Mia's, so I should probably either make my body smaller, or actually no, it should be the right size. I'll have her holding a drink. Yeah. Like a pink lemonade or something. I'm back, just finished vacuuming my apartment. No worries, Deb. I hope it feels much nicer to be in. I don't know if you guys feel the same, but sometimes when I have a nice big deep clean, my apartment feels bigger and it feels like so much nicer to be in. It's always that moment just before a deep clean that you're just like, oh, that's it. I can't be in this space anymore. I need to just purge it. I need to get rid of all the demons. We had a deep clean over the weekend and the apartment feels so much better to be in right now. Hi, Raga. Welcome in. And thank you so much for the hydrate, Raga. I have some lovely water. Goodbye, I lost my bookmarks. You have to start hunting them down again. I think it's really annoying. I've got like all my important stuff in my bookmarks. I've got like my streaming services. I've got like all my shortcuts for streaming as well. All my like revenue links and everything. So I'd be like, ugh. I'd forget all of them as well. I'd forget all of my bookmarks because they've been there for so long. It's just convenient to know they're there. Just put my slippers over there because I can't be bothered drawing them on my feet. I'm gonna make all the little quote-unquote berries in the cake. I'm gonna make them little chaos emeralds. Like little edible chaos emeralds. Chaos strawberries. Yes, exactly. Instead of chaos control, it's chaos strawberries. Gotta make the hand bigger because it's Sonic proportions. You need to have big hands. I'm trying to decide what my Sonic character's powers are. Because, like, you know, with Sonic, you've got, like, super speed, but then you've got super strength. Knuckles can punch and have super strength, and Tails can fly. I'm sort of like, what can my character do? What does she do? Is she just like Sally Acorn and exists? I have a feeling I'm going to get a lot of people that really like Sally harassing me about that one. Baking, yeah, I mean, it can be like a My Hero Academia style quirk where everything I bake gets like magical properties or something. I like the sort of Sai from Naruto vibe where everything that I draw comes to life, maybe. It might be a nice one. I was bestowed the Doodle Bob pencil, and now whatever I draw comes to life. Oi, minha mamãe. Oh, what about a rabbit hole such as the little golden rings to help open dimensions? That's a really good idea. Rabbit holes. That's actually such a great idea. Like I throw like special rabbit rings into the air, like rabbit hole rings, and they transport me to different locations. That's such a great idea. I miss my wife too. Alright, I'll send this to Mia. And I'll see how she feels about changing the composition. If Shadow can teleport, I don't see why can't you in your own way. Yeah, because Shadow uses Chaos Emeralds, or he uses Chaos Energy, but he can only really teleport or use any of his powers if he has Chaos Energy available. It's like his whole point. He like harnesses Chaos Energy. I think if you're going for a dragon, maybe have wings. Um, I imagine you can maybe have like Rouge the Bat style wings where they're small on like your body, but then when you use them, they can get really big. Maybe that. I'm gonna change this bit a little bit. I feel like you do have to limit it, only way you can charge yourself up is through eating snacks. That's a great idea. That's a great idea. Like I have a limit to how many times I can teleport, and I have to eat sugar in order to like teleport. Yay! That's how I incorporate my sugar addiction. Yay! We're enabling! That looks a little bit better. Unhealthy IRL, but in the fantasy world, it's A-okay. Exactly. Then I can draw that I can be part of that, that I can be part of that horrible, horrible community in Sonic where I just draw lots of pictures of myself. I'm going somewhere with this. Where I'm just I'm just drawing lots of pictures of myself, like why is that so funny to me? Why is this so funny? No. I'm part of the Sonic Bora community. This is it. This is it. I've crossed the sea. I've crossed this sea of boundaries, and I've made it into the Vor community. Where it's like it's like a cupcake POV. We get cupcake POVs getting eaten. Laugh to the Kirby one. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, yes. Yes. Playing a tycoon game, but I don't know what to name my factory. Name it Bunny Burrows. Bunny Burrows, because I've gotten into the habit of whenever I have a farming game now, like literally in my Fields of Mystria playthrough that I'm playing right now, my farm is called the Warren. I swear, my artist personality or my artist OC is just incorporated everything about me now. Also, your Sonic OC is just Kirby, basically. Basically, this is me. She's got to go though. Actually, no, I'm gonna keep her. I'll send this to Mia, and Mia will be like, "What is that?" Because I love the idea of just like I have to eat so much sugar in order to fuel my warping powers. Oh, and my rings can be bunny rings, and they look like this, like the bunny rings from Cookie Run Kingdom. And this is me whenever I have to go through. Why am I like this? Jesus Christ. Like I have to eat so much sugar. Like this, I have to vacuum sugar. And then I jump through the I jump through the rabbit hole. It's just me. The rabbit hole, yeah, yeah, exactly. Like down the rabbit hole. Hello, fat fetish artist. I'd like to commission someone running on a treadmill. Oh my god. Literally Chubby Bunny challenge. Exactly. Chubby Bunny challenge, but you have to jump through a portal. Yes. Okay. That was Sabrina. Like, what the fuck is that? What? Oh my gosh. Okay. What do we think about this composition in comparison to? Hold on. What do you think about? All right, this versus this. Do we feel any which way? I'm going to add the little animals, of course. I'm going to add them. I love both. Yeah, I'll need to message Mia and just say like, look, I ended up liking two designs. I was about to say the portal is the bunny mouth. Good idea. I'm just gonna say this to me and be like, please ignore the doodles at the top of the screen. Please ignore them. They're not for you. I really like this one. It's more simple, but that doesn't necessarily mean it's bad. Sometimes simple can be good. That's for my lore. The chat forced my hand to draw it. That's the thing. If I said that, that would be a lie. We have the lore to back it up. That no, we have the VOD to back it up. So that chat did not in any way ask me to draw that. I just drew it of my own accord. So if Mia went digging for evidence, she would find it. Da, 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 da. I'm just gonna hold on. I'm just gonna write out a message. Sorry guys, I should only take a second. In the meantime, discuss Sonic War amongst yourselves. I don't know. Honestly, such a cursed part of. I think. All right, how about this? Topic of discussion: is the Sonic fandom the most cursed fandom in like geek history? It is the most cursed and like controversial fandom in geek history. I need to understand if people feel the same way that I do. I found I didn't like the. And I found that I didn't like the composition as much. How does this alternative one look for you? P.S. Please ignore the diddle at the top. It's lore. It's lore reasons. It's up there, but Sonic is not the worst. Really? I'd actually say that, in my opinion, I'd say that the Sonic fandom is worse than the MLP fandom. I'd say the Sonic one is worse. Just in my opinion, because I was part of it for a very long time, and I've known people that were part of the MLP fandom. Well, let me ask you. Oh no, are we opening up something here? Sonic has generated the most lolcows. Exactly, Chris Chan, Chris Chan, Chris Chan. Oh my god! Like, excuse me? Have you seen Sonic characters in jars? Yes, I have. Yes, I have. I've seen Sonic characters in jars. I've also seen a certain Sonic and Sammy Sonic fan. Oh my god. There's so many Sonic lol cows, it's ridiculous. I can't say much because I'm in the Has-Been Hotel fan club. Um, Ray is the one with the is Sammy Sonic fan. I can't remember which one it was. I can't remember which one it was, but there was a specific Sonic fan that became a lolcow because he had a plushie. I hope you know the one I mean. Yes. Ugh. Yeah, I'm not gonna dig into that. It's the little boy who's screaming, "When will you learn? When?" Oh, hold on. I'll have a look at that. Ew. Oh my god. But I also know of the plushie. The plushie is one that I genuinely find very disgusting. Very, very disgusting. Um, that is not what plushies are for. Please leave the plushies out of this. They didn't do anything for you. But yeah, like in my like opinion, the worst lol cows that I've ever seen have been through Sonic. Or it's like a mix of between the Sonic and the MLP forums, but definitely the worst has come from Sonic. Because I call Chris Chan the worst lol cow of all time. And I actually think, am I crazy to think that Chris was one of the first lol cows? That's how I know about lol cows. It was because of Chris Chan. I watched there was a really good Chris Chan documentary on YouTube that stopped recently. Um Documentary. Yeah, it was called A Comprehensive History by hold on. Wait, where's his name? Gino Samuel. Gino Samuel. Heavily recommend. It stopped. Yeah, it stopped. It stopped. He was only willing to work on the documentary up until the point that he got arrested for something very bad recently. Like he kept going until he went to jail, I think, and then just kind of kept up to date at that point and then decided that he would just stop producing the content because it was too much. I think once the person comes across as like evil, you probably shouldn't keep covering them. But I mean it. Like if you guys don't know about this man and you're not against doing some deep diving, I'd really recommend Juno Samuel's documentary on Chris Chan. It is a long watch. It's like 70 parts or something, and each part's between half an hour to an hour long, so that's a lot of time. But I literally used to put the documentary on while I was doing art back when I was in uni. Like really literally, I was doing I was listening to the Chris Chan stuff as I was making my master's stuff. Or as I was making my like my honors degree stuff. It was the best. It was the best. I love just listening to that freak. Oh, but yeah, I had such a fascination with Chris Chan for like the longest time. I tried to get Mr. Lav into like researching him with me, but Mr. Lav just felt like it was a bit sad. It's like the guy clearly has a lot of problems, and he absolutely does. He's definitely not he's definitely not all there. And with his exposure to the internet and other people, like people that have taken advantage of him and everything, it's cruel. It's cruel what he's become, but he has become a monster because of his exposure to the internet. And it is such a shame. In a better world, he would have stopped engaging with people a long time ago and he would have went his own way. But he didn't. Now I ask, who the hell is Chris Chan? I'm sorry what happened. Alright. It's Ray. You'll know what I mean when I say I can't just tell you who Chris Chan is. It's like a whole thing. Um I've been fascinated by him for years, and yeah, exactly, Twig. At this point, you're just better off knowing, especially with a lot of his recent problems, a lot of his recent problems, definitely. How can you not know about him? Exactly! If you are chronically online, like I assume a lot of people here are, and if you're not, good for you, I honestly want you to stay that way. Um, if you are chronically online, how do you not know about Chris Chan? It's crazy. But if you don't know right now, you shouldn't. Exactly. It's not something you should expose yourself to if you've not if you've not gone looking or if you've not come across him by accident. I actually came across him because of Juno Samuel's documentary. Like that was how I discovered him, and I just never looked back. I just kept going. It's like recommending Lucky Star in 2025. It doesn't work. The world is not the same, but if you watched it years ago, you get it. Exactly. Oh my god.
I like sausage.
That like Oh, is that what you mean? Yeah. You just kind of had to be there. You had to be there when it was the thing. You know what I mean? Maybe my innocent mind missed it out, honestly, somehow. Honestly, I couldn't say more, honestly. It's just better if you avoid it. It's not worth chasing. If you're genuinely interested in lolcows or in people like that, then go for it at your own risk, but just be very, very careful what you unearth because it is a rabbit hole. He is the only way that I can say, the only way that I can describe Chris Chan is he is the most documented human being there is. But he is the most documented because people develop such a dedicated following of this man that, or I don't know if I can call them a man. I may as well just say them, or just refer to them as Chris. But they're the most documented person in history because he developed a very weird following of people that were just very curious about him to the point where it became like a huge harassment campaign against them. And it spanned years, like literally, it's been happening for years, and everything was documented because Chris couldn't get off the computer for some reason. It's a huge thing, huge. Hi, Nikki, welcome in. Yeah, I'm doing Sonic art today, and we got talking about the Sonic fandom and why I think it's the worst fandom on the internet. And then people were asking, why do you think that? And I said, oh, it's because Chris Chan came from the Sonic fandom. So I've watched all of Genius Samuel's videos and I already knew most of the info. Definitely made me question what I've been doing with my life. Me too. Like, when did I decide that getting into lolcows was my thing? Because it was thanks to Chris Chan that I got into like looking up lolcows, and then I found people like Kiwi Tapes. I found a lot of people like that. I found Cobra. I found White Bowser. I found, oh my god, I found Nova Online. I found, who else? Oh god, what's his name? Ugh. There's so many. I'd still say Nintendo and Genshin fans. Oh no, nowhere near as bad. Nowhere near as bad as Sonic or MLP fans. Absolutely not. Maybe Pokemon, but even then, I don't think I remember anything notable enough. What an interesting topic. Yeah, very interesting. It's like researching loghouse was a bit of a hyperfixation of mine for a while. I was so interested in them because I was like, how can you not have Jupiter? That's right, yeah, Jupiter. That was his name. Um, I I found it just really strange how people just lack that sort of self awareness to not just like turn off their internet and stop going online and going and touching some grass and like avoiding the internet for a while. So a lot of people, I was also obsessed with lolcows. Yeah, exactly. I didn't get it. I didn't understand why. Oh my god. And I followed the Chris Chan thing so closely. And the craziest thing, Ray, the craziest thing, I just so happened to get into following Chris Chan around the time that like a very specific event in the dimensional merge happened. A very specific event that sort of changed everything. I got really into researching him when that happened. That's crazy. I used to browse Pretty Ugly Little Liar for hours of the dead of night. I never posted, but I was shocked at the balance of people engaging with trolls and also the cruelty of the internet. Yeah, the internet is so cruel. So cruel, especially to people that are challenged. Because that's the thing, like when I was speaking about Chris Chan, they were so they were normal-ish. They were normal-ish. They were functioning autistic, but they were normal-ish. It was just exposure to the internet and the bullying, the harassment, everything. Like people are so cruel. They're so cruel. And he didn't deserve the vast majority of things that happened to him. I hope that there's a timeline somewhere where it didn't get as bad as it got. Okay, I think I'm gonna put a pause on this for a bit and I'm gonna work on some personal stuff for the remainder of the stream. Alright, let's work on some personal stuff for a bit. Gonna get my Pinterest board up. We're gonna do some concept art! Character design time! Yay! No, we're thinking about nastiness and nasty fandoms and all that. We're not doing that anymore. Yay! Need to find a good pose. How about some dandadan? I was thinking about it, but I think I'm just gonna push this for now. I kind of just want to do art that I'll enjoy right now. I'm feeling like there's a little bit of block in me. And I'm trying to like squeeze it out by doing something that I want to work on. I'm just being concerned about the topic, so how about we move on? I've just been concerned with the lurking young audience just in case there's a curious mind. Yeah, exactly. Instead of getting like too well, then again, like my streams are more 18 plus now. So I don't feel uncomfortable talking about more adult concepts or more adult content. I'm more just like because the topic is quite heavy, I like to kind of step away from it just in case. Um, where is the pose I had? I had a really good pose. Okay. I'm not telling you off though. It's okay. It's okay. It is nice to move on from some controversial topics if they've been making themselves known for a while, you know? Maybe I will, instead of that, nope. Maybe this pose would work better. Yeah, Dandadan's really good. I'm making my way through 3 shows at the moment. Like literally we have at home we're doing what's called an anime Sunday hour or Sunday's anime hour where we'll watch 3 episodes from shows that we've been watching recently that are coming out weekly. We're doing Dandadan, we're doing The Summer Hikaru Died, and we're doing Takopi's Original Sin. The Summer Hikaru Died and Takopi's Original Sin are very heavy, so go in with a warning if you decide to look into that for yourself. It's definitely not for the faint, especially Takopi. It's definitely not for the faint of heart. The Summer Hikaru Died is actually really, really good. It feels like a romantic horror, honestly, with what they're doing, but it's very, very good. I very enjoy it. I like Dandadan. Yeah, Dandadan's quite good. I like it a lot. I'm fully caught up in it right now. I'm enjoying it a lot. Did you watch season 2? Yeah, I'm fully caught up. Gachiakta? Hold on. Oh, I've been seeing this one recommended on my For You page in on Crunchyroll. It looks really cool. The art style looks really nice as well, really unique. Yeah, we're going to be trying that one out as well. I've also been meaning to try out Fire Force as well. That's another show I feel like I want to try because I think it's in the same universe as Soul Eater, and that was one of my favorite anime when I was growing up. Oh, I also watched this show called Tengoku Daimakyo. Tengoku Daimakyo. It's really good. It's a Star original, so if you've got Disney Plus, you can watch it. But it's really, really, really good. It's like a comfy apocalypse style or futuristic apocalypse style show. It's really, really, really good. Oh, got ads coming up. Almost an ad break, guys. Live stream type B, exactly. So welcome in. It's good to see you. Hope you're having a good day. And thank you for the save, Remail. Make sure it's save on the break. For those of you that haven't joined us before or who are just tuning in, we've got a 3-minute break coming up. A 3-minute ad break. It supports the channel, gives me an opportunity to get up and go get something to eat or go and get up and have a wee rest. So if you want to stick around, that would be awesome. And I hope to see you when we are back. See you soon. Bye. Hello, welcome back. Um, so I went and had a pee, but then I came back and immediately started drawing again because I'm an awful traitor. I'm so sorry. So, is this for your new Adopt Lab? It is, yeah. I'm doing a Dark Academia Dragon. Um, I moved the legs closer together. I took one of the arms, because I want the arm to sort of be on the waist like this. Like she's holding down a bag or something. I'm sorry! I'm sorry! I know I'm so bad. And I'm going to be spending a second just making some tail designs. I've got my character concepts here. Where's my board? Give me my board. Okay. Be kinder to yourself, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. There you go. Gonna turn up this low. There we go. Different tail swooshes. Not the sad nerd. Right. Absolutely. I love the sad Naruto lo-fi. I grew up on this lo-fi. Ready to watch Jiraiya die all over again? Me patiently waiting for Shippuden to be put on Netflix in English so that I can cry all over. Mm. All the tails look good. I don't know how I can... Hold on. Dragon tails. No, I don't want... No, I don't want dragon tails, No, I don't want that. Dragon tail. So a lot of them can have similar tails. An IRL friend of mine is obsessed with dragons. I feel like I should have asked her input on this. Worse than carrots? Oh, literally. Like this person actually like does dragon concept art. Like, they design dragons. I had them in my master's course. They're a really good friend of mine. I think what I'm trying not to do is make her look like a succubus or like a demon. Set the phases to rush. Quite like that one. What's Dark Academia? Dark Academia is just an aesthetic, so it's academic are things like long skirts, tartan, v-neck jumpers. It's like academic stuff, like what you just associate like English universities to look like, if that makes sense, but like really high end, quite stylish, academic. But they use like darker color palettes, so it's slightly like more gothic academic, if that makes sense. I do like this sort of ribbed feeling. I quite like that idea. That looks quite nice. Nah. Going with edgy instead of fluffy. Yeah, I mean, I want it to be a very elegant design. Very thin and elegant. Oh, you like the scythe? Okay. Hi, Spookums. Welcome in. We're doing okay today. We've moved on from com work and I'm working on some personal stuff right now. You're welcome to come in and get comfy. Don't think I like where that's placed. I think I'll do it here instead. Yeah, it's a little bit better. This one's probably my favorite overall design of the tail. Now we're gonna go for clothes. Or no, hair first, maybe. Hair and clothes? Yeah, hair and clothes. Let's do hair first. We'll start by dyeing these a bit of a brighter color. Actually, no, keep them dark first. We'll start with just silhouette baking for now. I like the motion of tail 1, but the design of 3 or 4. Yeah, I'm the bigger fan of 4, personally. I think 4 looks really nice. But I love the swish of this one. This one's much nicer. American Smarties or Canadian? Also, hi love, I just woke up. I don't know the difference between American Smarties or Canadian. Are they different? Canadian Smarties. I mean, they look the same, no? American. Oh, American Smarties are tablets. Oh, so the only Smarties we have here are chocolate ones. We don't have the American versions. That's so funny that you guys get like tablet ones and we get chocolate ones. Like it's just default here that we just have the chocolate ones. Oh, the horns as well. Oh, we need to go over the horns. Where are my horn concepts? Where are they? Ah, there we are. I really, really love this style. I love it when one horn is bigger than the other, or like kind of goes round, different from the other one. Very Daedric. I'll just do standard horns here. Like really light, non-imposing. This one I like a lot too. So it's about that thickness. And it goes sort of out like that. No, it's bad. How do they do that? Bit like that. Yeah, there we go. I'm the same with Parma Violets because, like, for some reason, no one apart from me I know likes Parma Violets, but I love them a lot. Like that. smaller, more dignified. More like a ram. I've always preferred fruity candy over chocolate. Not that I don't like chocolate. Oh my god, Twig, that's literally me. Like, I like chocolate, but I prefer fruitier candies over it. Now surround me and you and awkward silence. Don't you dare look at me that way. I don't need reminders of how you don't feel the same. Confess I love you from the start. Hi Yuki, welcome in. Hope you're having a great day. I'm doing okay. I had a little mental health break over the last couple of weeks and it's honestly been so welcomed. It was nice to just have some time to myself. Oh, I'm gonna rub out this one. Love this one. You confess I loved you from the start. Confess I loved you. From the start. Okay. These are my little horn ideas. Horns. Tails. I don't think I'm gonna do wings. I like the idea of her being more of a wyvern. Is it wyvern? What's the difference between a dragon and one with no wings? A drake. Okay, so I think she's more of a drake. Where drakes don't have wings. It depends on whose version of or classification you go by. That's true. What about It just says, in some fantasy settings, a drake's considered a wingless dragon with 4 legs. A worm is a dragon with no legs or wings. I think she'll probably end up being a Drake then. Because I'm not really a. I think it'll overcomplicate the design if I have not only wings but also a tail and horns. I just feel like it'll be a lot. It's like in when you're a dragonborn in D&D, you can either have wings or a tail. You have to choose between them. You can't have both. Oh, I see. Right, so Wyvern has wings on their arms, whereas a dragon has separate wings. So wings are a separate appendage. Okay. I like Drake. Drake feels more right. If you're going off D&D, then yeah, it would be a Drake. Yeah, I think I'm gonna stick with Drake. Oh, nice. We're actually listening to a lo-fi version of the Bannered Mare from Skyrim. I believe in like Lord of the Rings fantasy. Drake is just a smaller dragon. Oh, okay, I see. And then worms are like worms. Yeah, they've not got any legs or wings, nothing. Okay, we're gonna do some outfits now. Outfit time. I'm gonna find the thing. Where's my Pinterest? Okay. Would you love if I was a worm? I would still love you if you were a worm. Mm. Worms are from Wales mythology mostly and have been found in Irish mythology as well. And wyverns are still considered dragons. The dragon with the wings on the back is separate from the arms as European style dragons. Oh, I see. Yeah, because I went to when I went to Poland, in the city of Krakow, there's a castle there, and they've got a big legend about a dragon sleeping under it, and there's lots of like dragon imagery when I was there. Thank you, Solo. Thank you, you're too kind. cooking like my life depends on it, and I never followed a recipe. For the hair, my biggest sort of inspiration is this sort of idea. This is like my biggest inspiration for the hair. This one here. This is what I want the most. Like a wolf cut. Yeah, that's what I'm aiming for. I've got one of those myself. Oh, and so bad, but my hair is too straight. It's such a cute hairstyle. It really is. I love wolf cuts a lot. My hair is like naturally quite wavy. So it works quite well for me, but it's quite hard to pull off. Like if you style it, I kind of just need to hope it looks nice naturally. They're all looking quite nice. Okay, now on to outfits, since I seem to be focusing a bit too much on hair. Why are you cooked, Cadox? I'm going for the 2B style boots. This one's gonna be like a long cloak that kind of goes around her back, like an overcoat. You're getting a Nier Automata tattoo? What kind are you getting? I need to know. What kind are you getting? I've not gotten sketch from the artist, but can I post links? You absolutely can, if you permit. I think because you're a mod, you should be allowed to do it anyway, no? This is my sketch mock-up. I love it. Oh, that's gonna look so nice. And it's one of those things where you only really know what it is if you've played the game. Like, it's not just a picture of 2B with her ass hanging out. Like, it's actually something that is niche and recognizable if you've played the game. And this is my artist. Ooh, he's gonna make it so good. I love artists that have really thin line work like that. That's gonna look incredible. Oh my god, I love the rabbit with the scythe though. Oh my god, I love that rabbit with the flail. Oh my god. They're so cute. This artist is incredible. Oh, there's a Terriermon one down there as well. That's for you, Cadox. So beautiful. Yeah, all these look gorgeous. Wow. If I ever find myself in Edinburgh again, I'll need to go to him for a booking when I end up going back to Edinburgh. Oh, his work's so good. Thank you for sharing. Drop myself a follow. They opened it right next to my office. It felt like fate. No, that's fate right there. You go in and get yourself that tattoo. Treat yourself. Looking for some other ideas. Hi, Ben. Welcome in. Hope you're having a good day today. Where's the concept I found earlier? How's the stream going so far? It's going really well. Thank you for asking. We're working on some personal art right now. I'm making I'm making a Dark Academia dragon character for an adoptable. How are you doing, Ben? Babysitting a 2-year-old. My sister just picked up her gremlin. Ooh, cutie. You're in the terrible twos as well, so I hope they've not trashed the place. And then at Epcot, no worries, Nova. Enjoy, enjoy. She's a menace, praying for her parents that they'll survive when this child goes through puberty. I don't think any parent's really ready for that, are they? No one's ready for the transformation they go through. Hi, Zarko. It is indeed fucking raining. Very much fucking raining. It's wet and muggy around here. But it's better than the horrendous heat we've been having, so I welcome it. I welcome the more temperate weather. Snack time, let's go. I have some orange left over. My answer to that is Mr. Lab always needs a hug. He gonna get a hug every day. Talking about Mr. Lab, how's his design coming along? It's about the same, honestly. It's about the same. Not a lot of progress is being made, which is getting me more and more frustrated that it's taking me so long to get around to a lot of my projects. But I know that's just because I've needed a bit more time to work on some things. But it does get very frustrating. Oh, thank you for the head pat, Amy. There we go. Got our little thumbnails. I feel like one of them should have been down here. One of these days I'll get Mr. Lab the game Peak and we'll climb mountains. I've been playing that. It's very good. I'm about to McFreaking lose it. Why? Are the Dragon Girls proving too much for you, Cadox? Lab panicking climbing mountains when well I played Peak with Fanta and Eyes and I'd say that there wasn't much panicking. I think I was good. I think I did a good job. I hope. Yes, ma'am. Just consider some other concepts that I had. I think it's the problem because a lot of the concepts that I keep finding are a bit too close to fantasy. And Dark Academia is like very slight modern fantasy, but I don't want it to feel too close to fantasy. I want it still to feel believable and modern. You know, even though she's a dragon. There we go. Very little panicking. The proof is in the Fanta right there. I feel such a pig. I'm just sitting here eating oranges. We've got 10 minutes till the end of stream, and at this point I'm kind of just running out the clock. Has Mia got back to me yet? Mia, 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 Mia. Oh, it's okay. That's okay. I know I know it's gonna feel like a while, but don't worry. We're gonna get back to streaming next week. I'm gonna get back to a normal schedule. Maybe sometime soon I can do games. I've been playing a lot of Fields of Mystria lately because the new update came out yesterday. So if there's anyone that is, or no, the day before, if there's anyone that played Fields of Mystria, the big update came out on the 21st. So if you want to play that, there you go. You can now date characters, which is awesome. It's taken very long for us to be able to date characters. That game looks so fun. I love it. I love it so much. Guess who? I'm dating 2 characters simultaneously. Can you guess who they are? I'll show you them. I'll show you them. So my first beau. My first beau is this hunk of man. Look at all that man. The tan lines, shut up. He's so hot. Oh my god. Beef, yes. That is grass-fed beef right there. That is organic. And the other one is... you guys will be surprised at this, but because of the update that came out last time, I don't know, I've completely fallen for him. This one. This one. My men. The 2 men that I'm dating. It's just like polar opposites. Another, hold on. Another character that I want to date as well, because you can date like multiple characters. You can date like all the bachelors and bachelorettes if you want to. But I'm currently pursuing Valen as well, who is Lady. My wife's my wife is, yes. There's a howl coded man. There is. Hold on. I'll show you. I'll show you howl coded man. You ready for howl coded man, Twig? Are you ready? I don't think you are. Here's howl coded man. Balor. He's the local trader. He's like an exotic goods trader. He is very pretty. Oh, there's also there's also, let's see if I can find her. There's also this girly as well. I was considering her, but she feels a little bit evil. This girly. The menu. I can fix her laugh. You can date the ex-girlfriends Valen and Juniper at the same time. You totally can. You totally can. You can date all of the bachelors and bachelorettes, but you can only marry one character. Like they're super nice about it. You can date all of the characters at this point. You can like see all of their events and everything, but you can only marry one late game. So you have to kind of choose which one you want. They're all so pretty. They're all so hot. Like, oh my god. The game is called Fields of Mystria, Remy. Fields of Mystria. It's on Steam. It's so much fun. I love it. It's one of the coziest and lovely farming sim games I've ever played. I think you can get it on Switch. I'm not sure. Fields of Mystria. There we go. Fields of Mystria. So if you want to get it for yourself, there you go. There's your title. Heavy recommend for anyone that's into like Stardew Valley, Harvest Moon. It's a much more relaxed version. There's no really big time restraints. in the game so far. The game's still in alpha as well, so if you pick it up now, you'll get it at its cheapest price, because when it releases for full price, it'll go up to its highest. Oh my god, does anyone here know about the game Puff Pals Island Skies? Does anyone here know about that game? I have news to share. Puff Pals, yeah, so Puff Pals is a plushie company, and yeah, so Fluff Nest, who is creating the game, so Puff Pals Island Skies so Fluff Nest is a plushie company. And the creators of Fluff Nest decided, you know what if we make our plushies and put them into a video game? Wouldn't that be really cute? And they were like, yeah, let's do that. So they decided to make a cozy farming sim with all of their little characters in it. I'll see if I can get the link to show you guys. Oh no. No way. No way. That's crazy. They've taken their page down. Okay, so this is the Instagram. This is the Instagram of Puff Pals Island Skies. And so basically they set up a Kickstarter a few years ago, I think in 2023. They set up a Kickstarter in 2023. I actually pledged to them. I pledged about £25 to them, which meant I got access to all early accesses of the build and all betas. And oh my god, some like big stuff's happened recently, like a lot of big stuff. I have to get into this like right at the end of stream because I'm so good at my job. But it is crazy. So this game, I'll see if I can I wanted to get into the website, but you can't. The website doesn't exist anymore. That's so crazy. Why doesn't it exist? Right. I'll do this. So I'll pull up my Instagram. So this is their Instagram. This is Puff Pals Island Skies, right? See all this stuff here? So this is their game. See how cute it is? Yeah, so this was a Kickstarter project, and they managed to raise $2.5 million to get the game made. You can see here. Yeah, it looks really, really cute, really, really adorable. But I watched a video today, or the other day, that basically this game's not going to get made anymore. Because, now this is just alleged. This is just alleged, but the creators of the game, or the CEO of the company, has basically fired all of their staff. They've not explained where any of the money went. They have been taking down bad comments in the Discord. They've straight up been banning people from the Discord for asking questions about when the game is going to get released. They haven't updated the people. They haven't updated any of the backers for months. There's not been a playable demo for like months as well. It's crazy. And oh god, I'll need to find the list of things. Hold on. So there's oh my god. So yeah, they fired all their staff. They're shutting down all their social media and plushie sales. They're no longer filing refunds for people that have bought stuff on Kickstarter for them. It's not on Steam anymore. No, it's been taken off. They've also shut down their plushie business as well. Oh my god. And it's not simply being paused. They're also refusing any refunds for the plushies as well. There's a lawsuit going on from the staff because none of the staff were paid. Even though they were given $2.5 million, the staff haven't been paid. They've been outsourcing developers and the developers weren't paid. There's evidence of potentially tax evasion. Like, all this is alleged. There's evidence of, like, tax evasion and all that stuff. It's crazy. Oh my god. But yeah, everyone's kind of, they went for the full, they went for the full checklist. And there's no proof as to where the monies went either. Like, we don't know what happened to all the Kickstarter money. Because $2.5 million, I feel, is probably a decent, like, chunk of change if you're making, like, a cozy, simple farming sim and you've got a few people working for you. But they fired everyone. I zoned out for half a second. What game is this? So this game was for Puff Pals Island Skies. It's mental. It is mental. If you want to see the Kickstarter page is still up. I will throw this in for you so you can go and have a look at their Kickstarter. There we go. There's also things like the CEO of the company, David, just refuses to speak to anyone anymore. Like, he's basically solo working on the game, but he isn't anymore. It's so messy. It's so messy. This is why we can't have nice things. Exactly. I was so excited for this. I thought what was gonna happen was when you go into a Kickstarter, right? When you go into a Kickstarter, you're sort of going in with the understanding that there is a chance that the game won't be made. You know what I mean? That you're going in thinking, okay, this might not turn out well, this might not happen, but that's okay. But that's okay if it doesn't because, you know, you're helping put money towards it. See? $2.5 million. Look at that. That's just mental. And everyone's just review bombing the thing. Until it's finally declared officially that Fluffness, David, and Lily are actually bankrupt and there's no Spear savings, I am once again reminding them to refund people. It's crazy, but there's like so much. People have pledged like hundreds of dollars to this game at once. Oh yeah, and the whole VGen, not the VGen, the whole VShojo thing is another kettle of worms. But yeah, this really let me down. I was so excited for this game, and then it turns out, oh my god, they either bit off more than they can chew because they're a plushie company. They do plushies, they do merch, they don't do games. So I thought that this was maybe just something they were a bit overambitious on. But it turns out it's a lot more than that. It's not just overambition. There's like straight up criminal activity going on here, like not paying taxes, firing developers, not paying them, misleading backers. It's just a lot. It's just a lot, and it's such a shame. It's such a shame. I really had a lot of hopes for this game, and it's so cute, but they've shut down everything. They've shut down everything. It makes me so upset. You know what I say about this? Yeah, on Kickstarter, it's often one bad project that ruins 10 potential good ones. Exactly, because people are going to be less likely to back projects now that backed Fluffness, because they're going to be like, no, nothing's going to turn out well. And hi, Dwarf, I'm so sorry I didn't say hi. Dies of Grinch. I do indeed die of cringe for that. Whatever's going on with the staff from Roommate that they fired, I hope they're doing okay and that they can at least use some of their work for their portfolios and stuff. Nothing worse than not getting paid for your work. That's fine, you were focusing, that's okay. That's okay. Anyway, end of stream, guys. I'm sorry we had to. I'm sorry we had to end it on that. It was just something I really, really wanted to talk about because I know that a few people in my community also knew about Fluff Nest and probably had no idea what was going on. I wanted to at least be something that people could hear news from, you know, about the whole thing. Oh, Letty's arting. Is Letty still arting? Alright, if Letty's still, yeah, Letty's still arting. We're gonna go raid Letty. We're gonna raid Letty. We got to stare at dragon adoptable silhouettes. Could have been worse. Exactly, exactly. I could have just had a meme on the screen the whole time. That wouldn't have been any good. But anyway, thank you all so much for being here. Thank you so much for being at the stream today. We're gonna raid my lovely and wonderful friend Letty. She's currently working on emotes today. I'm really excited to go and say hi. So let's spread some love to her. No more streams for the week. We're gonna be streaming again next week. I think I'm gonna do the same thing. Like maybe Monday and Wednesday. Maybe Monday and Wednesday? Yeah, it seems more likely to be the better option. I really liked the schedule this week. It's likely going to be more art, but if I get lots of work done, I might celebrate the end of next week with maybe fitting in a gaming stream. Maybe? Maybe fit in a gaming stream. We can play some Fields of Mystery or something. Who knows? But yeah, thank you all so much for being here. For anyone that is new, we have a Discord. Come join. That way you can see the dedicated stream schedule and interact with me in the community. And I have my socials as well if people want to go and give me a follow. And yeah, thank you so much for being here. I will see you all next week. Until then, let's go give our love to Letty. Bye-bye, everyone. Bye.